Welcome to the Carbonite Jedi, where the Force will be with you always. In today's video, I'm going to be unboxing one of the Black Series action figures. And this one actually was from my wife. I didn't do a poll on it because I wanted to open it, and I wasn't willing to wait for people to vote on it, which I think they would have voted on it anyway. But my wife got it for me. It is Luke Skywalker with Grogu. He's got the training ball, and he's got the frogs and a little rock, and it shows the training ball shooting a rock, Grogu jumping, and Luke with the backpack and a lightsaber. So really neat. And it says on here, Luke Skywalker, Star Wars The Black Series, Luke Skywalker Grogu. To help him hone his skills and understand the ways of the Force, Grogu trains with the new Jedi Master, Luke Skywalker. So cool. I always geek out when I think about the Mandalorian, the end of season 2, when Luke came and helped the Mandalorian and came to get Grogu, and it had R2 with him, and yeah, that was amazing. So what I'll do is we'll open this up and we'll see what's inside. Alright, so we have the box. Usually they have a plastic hole, or it's just on a cardboard back all in clear plastic, but they don't have anything here, which is not a deal breaker for me anyway. And my wife got it for me, so that was really sweet of her. Let's see. Well, they sure like to tape it up. I guess it's to keep people from stealing. Come on, you can do this. You can open sesame. Alright, so it came with this. Let's see what this is. My goodness, they sure like wrapping this stuff. Everything's wrapped up. Alright. Okay, so there's a lightsaber. Here's, looks like a lightning blast, and I'm not sure what that is. And what's in here? Oh man, looks like they got a lightsaber for Grogu too. There's a lightsaber handle, or pommel. Here's a little lightsaber for Grogu. Not sure what that is. Here's the laser trainer ball. And here's a frog. Seems a little bit smaller than I thought it would be. I am not sure what that is. It looks like a piece of candy or something. These are extremely small. So that's no clue. Alright. Here's the rock that Grogu and Luke stand by, and some plastic holder piece. Is this Grogu? It is! Oh my goodness, he is so small. Look how small he is. Here's the backpack for Luke. Goodness gracious, there's a lot of stuff. Still wearing his Return of the Jedi outfit. He doesn't look amused. His hair looks like it looks like he's got a toupee on. Oh well. Ooh, very, very movable. All right, what I'm gonna do is set this all up so you don't have to sit here hearing me hem and haw the whole time trying to get this set up. And I will be right back, and you will be able to see everything that I have done. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, so this was the hardest one I've had to do, putting people in poses. So you see the training ball, shooting, Grogu jumping, he's holding Yoda's sword. There was a little brown chest I put in Luke's backpack, and it was the one he used in the Mandalorian, I think. No. It was the Book of Boba Fett, where he gave him the option, either the Mandalorian armor or the Yoda's sword. And it's the little brown chest that had Yoda's lightsaber hilt in it. So I put the lightsaber hilt in that. And that other piece that I didn't know was like a piece of meat that they're eating. And it was hard putting the lightsaber into Grogu's hand. I know he didn't use it and he didn't get to mess with it during the series, but he's so small and the lightsaber hilt is tough. One thing about this backpack is it's got a little release on the side. It's not connected, so you can pop it loose, but when I try to get it on there, it's the first time I've ever had an issue trying to get something on there and it wouldn't work. So on the backpack, if you look, there's like a hole that this is supposed to pop into, and I spent a good 20 minutes trying to get it hooked up so it would fit, but it's so tight that it wouldn't do it, and I couldn't get it correctly. So he will just have to live without it. So yeah, that's what it looks like, and I will put it in my curio case if there's enough room, and we will see you in a little bit. All right, so here's the scum of the hive of scum and villainy for the universe, and also the bounty hunters. Here's the dark side, and there's Luke and Grogu. The lightsaber actually fell out of Grogu's hand. It took me a little while to try to get it back in there. It's so small and tiny. I got some big old fingers. So there's Han and Leia, Lando, 3 Lukes, Chewbacca, and there's C-3PO and Grogu. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed today's unboxing of Luke and Grogu, the Black Series. I know I did, even if it was really, really tough to get them in certain poses. Yeah, if I'm giving you some good advice, it is, if you get this and you don't have patience, don't open it. Wait until you got a lot of patience to try to get them in the correct pose, because man, it's tough with Grogu on the rocks. Oh, and also put the frog on the rock too for Grogu, so he can play with it later. And let me know if you got that. I know they're bringing in a lot of cool stuff. I actually found these two at Walmart, and I'm trying to decide which one I should open. I have Boba Fett, the 40th anniversary. It's pretty cool because I had the Mandalorian, I just didn't have Boba Fett. And when I was little, they had like a big tall Boba Fett, and it had like a bionic eye that you'd look behind his helmet through his eye, and you could see. It would be like a telescoping eye, and you could like see a little bit farther away than your normal eye. And the one I got, the missile wouldn't launch because they had so many returns and issues with the rocket that kids were getting hurt. And I was so upset because I wanted the rocket to launch out of his backpack. And I also found this one at Walmart. Paplu, one of the Ewoks. I'm not a big Ewok fan, but I have to get this one. I'm thinking about getting Chief Chirpa and Wicket, just to round off my Ewok collection. So let me know if you got any of these from Walmart. I want to get a speeder bike and Luke's land speeder, Jabba the Hutt, just so many. It seems like the ones that I want like that are super expensive. I know I saw Jabba the Hutt was like $200, and Bosk is like over $100. I mean, is this crazy? You know, the land speeder with Luke was 180. Oh, Han and the Tauntaun, Han in his Hoth outfit with the Tauntaun, that was like $180 too. And I'm like, how do these people afford it? But look at me, I'm just going crazy with the action figures myself. I'm sure one of these days I'll talk myself into it. If you have not looked at some of the videos I've posted lately, I had an interview with Roger Christian. It was fantastic. I geeked out so much. He talked about, you know, the lightsabers, making the Millennium Falcon, and a lot of other things on the Star Wars set. And he was also on Alien. He talked about working with Ridley Scott and of course George Lucas. And yeah, it was a great interview. So go check out the interview and let me know what you think. Also, let me know which action figures you have, because I'm always interested, and it's a fun hobby. It is. I mean, it's not going to make you go broke, but it might make you eat some ramen noodles for a while. Well, that's it for this video, but come back for more sci-fi and Star Wars content and some more black box or blacks. Come back for more Black Series unboxings, and I hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful week coming up. And remember, the Force will be with you always. Thanks for coming. Bye.